morning and greetings from Northumberland. It's the 2nd of August and it's a damp and refreshing morning after overnight rain. There's the weather report for those of you who live in other parts of the country and take an interest. And even if you don't, you get the weather report. Jesus comes to the disciples in Matthew chapter 14 from 22 onwards, comes to the disciples in a storm as they are struggling through the water. Remember that these would be wind-powered and oar-powered vessels. The vessel is being battered by the waves, and Jesus comes to them across the water. Peter goes into the water to meet Jesus, but begins to sink, and Jesus raises him up. Take heart, do not be afraid. Do not lose faith. I am with you always. These are the words of Jesus to this little boat being battered by the storm. This is the words of Jesus to us. I sometimes stand on the beach here and watch the boats returning from Farne, and they take different routes. If the sea is very calm, they take a much more simpler and straightforward route, and if it's a little bit choppy, they take a longer but a smoother route for the benefit of the passengers. The power of the sea is such that it can be uncomfortable and indeed can be dangerous, and the wise boatmen here do not set out if it's not safe. But in our lives there isn't always safety, there is danger, and there is a sense of being overcome sometimes by the events of life. And Jesus is available to us in those times when we are feeling that we could be overcome. The Breton fisherman's prayer, the sea is so wide and my boat is so small, emphasizes our reliance on the presence and the power and the love of God to enfold us in times of difficulty, to keep us safe in his arms, and to let his life fill us in all that we do. And so today, in the ups and downs of life, in the storms or in the calm periods, we know that God is with us, will uphold us, and will not forsake us. May God bless us all.